Greetings everybody and welcome to a new Minecraft series. This is probably going to be called Serious Engineering, if I can't come up with a better name. This does not replace Serious Remnants, just want to mention that right away. This is more of a pack that is focused on Railcraft and Immersive Engineering. It's for 1.10 right now. The reason why I made this is because when I was making Serious Remnants, I kind of wanted to, do something with Embers, but also do something with Immersive Engineering and Railcraft. And so I finally decided to just assemble a little bit of a pack that does exactly that. And then while I was working on it, I kind of decided that I also want to add things or mods that I always wanted to mess with, and I kind of like added them into other packs before that I was working on that I haven't finished, but then never got around to actually play with those mods. So I added some things like Astral Sorcery, Cyberware, Tinker's Construct, the new one, and some other like difficulty mods and all kinds of good stuff. Also, before I do anything, hard. There we go. I made it so that mobs do not spawn on the surface. Anything above Y level 60 is safe for us. So even at night, we're pretty safe here, which is awesome. There's a little bit of a destroyed structure, which is nice. But there is the Blood Moon mod in here. And during a Blood Moon, mobs can spawn on the surface. And there should be a lot of them. We also have the Raiders mod in here, which like spawns a bunch of really strong NPCs that attack. And they become strong over time. I did limit how strong they can become. It's probably something I will have to tweak over time because I don't really know what the good values for that is, like where I want to stop them to be, getting strong and stuff. So, but yeah, it's different than Serious Remnants. There's not a lot of like super hardcore stuff in here, but there are some still challenging things in here. I think I just want this to be a bit more relaxing because Serious Remnants is quite tricky sometimes, and yeah, I don't know. I just wanted something more relaxed, and hopefully we get this from here. My plans are to focus a lot on building, actually. I always want to do that, but then I never end up doing it. I want to, do a lot of like rail cart stuff. Lots of minecarts going all over the place, delivering resources. One big change in this actually is that iron ore, copper ore, gold, this sort of stuff, we can't actually mine with our pickaxe. We have to use a tunnel borer, which is a big minecart from Railcraft, to actually mine these resources. But we do have poor ores from Railcraft. These only give you 2 nuggets when you smelt them down. So that's, our way of getting resources still. Just takes a little bit longer, I guess. What was I going to do? Didn't I have... I always forget what else we need. We have to this tool station. We need a stencil table, right? No, that's this. What's the other? Oh, part builder. Part builder. What do you need? A log. Damn it. Okay. So yeah, there's a couple of other things in here that I probably forgot to mention, stuff that I will probably talk about as we run into them. For example, we can't make... we do have torches, but when you make a torch, you get only unlit torches and you have to light them, and they will burn out. We also have the hardcore darkness, so if we stand in darkness, it will damage us. But now I have it set to anything below light level 5, which is a bit too high right now. Actually, I think it's 5 or less. It's a little bit too high still. I think I'm going to lower it to like 2 or 3. At that light level we get damaged. I kind of like that mechanic ever since I played Don't Starve. Okay, let's put some more in here. I think I want more even. I'm just going to start a little bit with Tinkers right away. I think that's a good thing to do. So we want to make the pickaxe. Shovel. I think I'm going to make the mattock right away. And we want later on the sword, tool, rod, binding, and the guard. For now, though, let's just make... Oh, part builder. We need to rearrange this. Okay, let's swap out this guy. If you didn't know, in the new Tinkers, if you put these things next to each other, they kind of connect here. And because I put the stencil table and the part crafter next to the pattern chest, if I open either of them, we actually see the pattern chest on the side. So in the part builder here, which is awesome, we can just put this in there and click on what we want. We don't need to take out the item first and then put them into the slot here. We can just leave it like this, which is super cool. One of the many changes in 1.10 Tinkers that's really nice. And I think I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to make the mattock right away. Because we can just upgrade these things really easily. So I'm not too concerned about like wasting stuff on them. So I'm just going to go down here a little bit. I want to find some copper super fast. First episode, I'm going to try to focus on just getting some basics going. We have Hunger Overhaul instead of Spice of Life, which I prefer. It doesn't punish you as much for eating the same thing, but it still encourages you to eat different stuff. We also have the Atlas, Antique Atlas for our map. We don't have journey map in this, which I like this mod a lot. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of a bug in the 1.10 version where you can't close it properly. Like if you press E to close it, it actually opens the inventory, which is a little bit strange, but yeah. So Hunger Overhaul, so it means food generally is not as good. It doesn't give you as much as it used to. For example, this apple only gives half a hunch. But if you get better food, like actual stuff that you really spend time on processing and cooking, that one will still give you good value. So it encourages you to make better food and not just eat your potatoes all the time. But it doesn't also punish you for just eating your potatoes all the time. If you want to do that, you can do it. It's just going to be tedious for you, but it's not going to be bad. And I think that's a nice balance. I really like this a lot. So let's just get a couple of cobblestone and make some tools. If you have other suggestions for mods that should go in here, obviously you don't know the list right now. I'll probably put it in the description though. Then let me know. But yeah, one thing we could do now is if I take the pickaxe head and make a stone one, I can go over to our tool station and just put this in here, and it upgrades our existing pickaxe to the next one, which is super cool. I'm gonna do the same with our mattock. The mattock is a shovel and a axe in one, which is super cool. I say super cool a lot, don't I? What is this? Truffle. Thanks, Piggy. Yeah, we have the Animania guys in here. We don't have vanilla mobs, except for sheeps. I think they're still normal. I don't think Animania has sheeps. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We have a lot of these plants that give us different things. And I think what I'm gonna do first, I kind of want to explore, but I hope that house has some goodies. We do need more truffle. We do need water and stuff. Yeah, this iron over there, I can't mine, unfortunately. I should probably focus on food first. There's no clay here by any chance, right? No, we don't have any clay. We have flint. Okay, let's go explore a little bit. We have 2 torches. We need to be careful because, you know, like I said, at nighttime, even though there are no mobs, the darkness itself will damage us. So, don't want to be out for too long. I do need water though. Oh, look at this dense iron ore. Can't do anything with this. There's probably ways around this. The only thing I did is change the hardness of the... ooh, there's a slime island here. Perfect. The hardness of... or the harvest level of those things. So maybe if there's something that can harvest them that's not the tunnel bore, we could use this as well. But yeah, I just want to use the tunnel bore. I just want to focus on that, I guess. And also, we can get the excavator later from Immersive Engineering. Oh, pineapples. Yes. Food. Excavator to get tons of ore, so it's not a big issue. Alright. I did slow down the excavator a little bit though, so that the tunnel bore is still a valid option, even if you have the excavator. Let's go have a look at that house real quick. And I think other than that, I'm just gonna go keep mining. There's one of these Astral Sorcery things. I believe there's some chests down below. Not in all of them, but in some of them. And we're already getting hungry. Ooh, cobweb. Can we get enough to, like... I don't have a sword. Did I make a sword? I didn't make a sword yet. I should have made one. Might get enough cobwebs to get a bed going. Okay, I guess I could use this as a house if I wanted to. But there's not enough cobwebs here anyway. We need 12 if we wanted to make a bed. Maybe we'll find some sheep somewhere. That would work as well. Let's have a quick look if there's anything in here that could give us a quick head start, I guess. I don't think this one will have anything though, to be honest. Seems to be a small one. Yeah, this one doesn't have anything. Okay. At least I don't think so. Oh, but it has water. So if we find stuff to make a bucket, that's good. Okay, this deck is getting nighttime, so that's a bit of a problem here. So I'm gonna run home really quick. Can't really run that fast though. So we don't want. Oh, there's water here too. Good. We don't want to be out. Is there clay by any chance? We can make clay buckets. I want to go back over there before it would damage me. Quickly. I like this spot here. There we go. Yay, light. And put one here. Safety. Alright. I'm probably just gonna go chop down some trees overnight. And try to mine a little bit. Maybe I'll find some clay or something. To make more torches in this pack, one thing we can do though is smelt sticks in the furnace. That's the recipe I added. Makes no sense, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it does. Who knows? But at least it makes it a little bit easier. The problem is we can't make charcoal directly in a furnace. We have to use the charcoal pit method. But to do this, we need flint and steel, which we don't have yet. So, gonna do it this way. It gives us one unlit torch. And if we right click a normal torch, it sets it on fire. These guys only last an hour. And then they burn out. But the ones we started out with, those are proper torches, so they will stick around forever. Alright then. Thanks, Thunder. That wasn't scary at all. Oh wait, we can actually... That was a waste. Let's cook some smooth stone. We can actually make torches now, but again, these are also unlit, so... Gonna have to light them ourselves. Okay. No luck finding clay or anything, or like iron down there, unfortunately. So I think I'm just gonna go explore a little bit and also try to find more food. Kinda would have hoped that we found something down there, but no, I got a bunch of coal though, so that's good. And I have one torch on me, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's go see, do I still have food? I do not. What do you make with truffles? You can make food out of truffles, but we don't have stuff for it. So my goal right now is to find A, food. That's my main goal. B, clay or iron that I can mine so we can get a bucket. Oh, don't be careful there. That's dark. That would hurt us. And maybe even some sheep or something so we can get wool. Oh, is that... it's normal iron. It's not poor iron. Sometimes... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they can spawn poor iron. There is some food here, but these are not ripe yet. What about you guys? Nope. My best bet is probably going to be some gardens from Pam's Harvest Craft. Why is there a chest here? Oh, it's inventory pad 1. Immune to explosions. Hello. Oh, and food. And a diamond. I'll leave the rest... Oh, that's awesome. I'll leave the rest in there. That's pretty cool. That's a building. Is that a village? Or what is that? I don't know. Let's go check it out. Bit of a swamp. Hopefully there's some clay here. There's some hardened clay. That doesn't help us. Ooh. Thought I almost fell in there. Okay, that's cool. Is there any... Oh, there's clay. Yes. And there's more string. Maybe we can get enough string going. Okay. Got enough clay so we can make a bucket at least. And I think I'll try to grab this as well. Oh, there's a beehive. Gotta be careful. Okay, I stop. Okay, we have 12. Sweet, so we can make a bed. Very cool. So we have clay. We have enough for a bed. We do not have food. Well, we have some melons at least. So I'm gonna go head back. Oh, and poor gold. Right? Yeah, this is actually gold. So there should be a way. The veins are actually pretty big in this. I think I mentioned it already. Even the poor ones are pretty decent. But they're a little bit spread out sometimes. Like when you find these little dots or these little bits of ores, that just means that there is one nearby. So it's, you know, it's not always the vein right away. Like sometimes you have to dig around a bit to find it. I don't see any PAMs plants though, which makes me... No, it's something else. Oh, I think that's those are gardens, I think. Okay, it's getting nighttime, but I don't have a light, so we need to run home quickly. Okay, I'm gonna get that thing cooking, that clay. We could also make a juicer. And then turn our melons into melon juice. I'll keep one though, so that we can like plant them. Alright, let's make a bed super quickly. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna sleep away tonight. I'm just gonna set my spawn here. Just to have a little bit of time, because every 4 days is a blood moon. So I don't wanna kinda like push it. Okay, let's make clay buckets. I actually accidentally cooked some. That's not how you do it. You have to like fire them up for craft them first and then fire them up. That gives us clay buckets so we can go get some water. Our matter can work as a hoe as well, so we can tilt some soil here, which is super cool. And I guess I'll break some of these guys so we can get our goodies out of it. And remember, all these torches are gonna eventually burn out, so we need to be careful with that. When you get damaged, I just got damaged because of the darkness, we drop some blood here. And that actually attracts zombies from far away. So even if we don't have mobs on the surface, there was a cave over there, for example, so potentially zombies could come out there and try to attack us and kind of hunt us down. That also works with a lot of other things, like noises, for example. If you make noise, like pistons or something, they get attracted to that as well. Alright, we can also choose a class. We have the levels mod in here. Depending on what we take, we get special experience from that job. Or you can do freelancer. You just get to assign your points freely, but you don't get special XP from anything. I probably want to get miner again. Because mining gives us mining speed and extra stuff from mining. So I think I'll go with that. This is a nice all-around one too, though. Yeah, I'll go with miner. No finite water in this pack. It's infinite. Don't have to worry about that. Man, my stomach is not doing well. I'm really hungry. Ah, that's much better. Alright, I chopped down a bunch of trees, so I have a couple of spruce logs and oak logs, hopefully enough, because I want to start a building now, a starter house. Starter houses are always a little bit funky. They're not supposed to be big, ideally, because, you know, you're most likely not going to stay in there for too long anyway. But also at the same time, building outside on the surface, for me at least, is always a bit tricky. Did that break? Yeah, it broke, but it didn't make a sound. Okay. Especially like normal houses, because you have to build roofs, and I'm always terrible at building roofs. But it's okay. We'll figure this out. So let's make a new bench here. Kind of have an idea of what I want to make. Just gonna see how it's gonna turn out. And you know what, let's just make a chest here so I can store some of my things, because I have a lot of stuff again, as always. I don't want to carry all of this stuff. I don't need these buckets or anything. Okay, we want to keep it relatively small, which is something I struggle with all the time. I always try to build gigantic things, but we want to make it small. It should be cozy, and actually, to be honest, building in a smaller scale lets you add a lot of details and make things look really nice sometimes. And it's a lot easier than doing these giant buildings. So let's just start. I think I'm going to do it 5 by 7. That's not super big. Yeah, that should be fine. And we're gonna raise it up by 1 block. I kind of like it when buildings are not, when the floor isn't this level, but like a level above. So for now, we just put some stone around. And we get some oak. I think I'm gonna use oak floor for this. And put this in the middle there. So like this is our level here. And then what we can do is actually break this. Bring this out a bit. And have like a little bit of a terrace? I don't know how you say it. Like a little thing here, right? Where we can sit outside and watch zombies approaching us and trying to kill us. I love these crow sounds, actually. I like it a lot. This biome is really nice. Let's place some oak things here. And I just placed down some stairs so that it's like a little bit curved. And let me go sleep super fast. Alright, back to working here. Building, yay. Let's raise this by 3 blocks because we don't want to have a low roof. 3 is like the minimum, in my opinion. 2 is really cramped. It makes you feel really nervous. At least me. It makes me like panicky. And we want to probably tear away some of this dirt here completely. We can do that in a bit because the entrance is on this side. And it would be a bit awkward to have to walk around stuff, right? So we can walk up here, which is kind of nice. Let's also make some of the spruce into planks. And this is going to be our walls, just so it's a bit of a different color. It's slightly flat, the building, but I think with some decoration we can make this look nicer. So we're just going to go all the way around here. And I'm not like the greatest builder. I'm not really good. I got a lot better, I think, over time, but yeah. So, you know, don't see this as like a tutorial or anything. This is just me trying to make a house. So it's not going to be super fancy. Let's get some fences because we want to be able to walk around here. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Still looks a bit boring. Don't worry about it. I have some plans. Let's get some stairs. Now here's something I like to do, and I haven't done that in a while actually. First of all, let's put some of these on the outside, just to give it a little bit more like, I don't know, depth, I guess. So it's not as flat. Yeah, it's fine. But what I like to do is break out these, and then, because I want to build like a little cellar down there, I guess. And I'm just going to place one upside down, so there's going to be a bit of a window. It looks funky from this side, because there currently is no light down there. But once we're down there, we can actually look through these, which is kind of cool. It's like a little bit of a, you know, window without actually being a window. And it just adds a little bit something to the building, right? Now my worst nightmare. Roofs. I hate building roofs. I'm terrible at making roofs. They're always awkward to make. They always take a long time. Because they're always so big. So I'm kind of trying to make this somewhat easy on me. I'm probably going to need way more slabs though. Okay, let's try this. We don't want this to be super funky, so I think what I'd like to do, and we're gonna have to do some iterations here, because I think first I'm gonna lay it out a bit, and then later we're gonna try to round it up a bit, because I don't want it to be too flat. But I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go 2 out again. I should install knee slab or whatever it's called. It like helps you with breaking slabs. And then I want to be on... How am I gonna do this? On this level here. There. This is where I want to be next. Actually, putting spruce on the outside might be kind of cool too, to have like a little bit of a border. Let's do like this, just so it's a bit of an overhang. Actually, do these connect to the fence now? Yes. But at the wrong spot. Alright, so that's holding up that roof. Just gonna build some platforms here so I can get up. Now here, I'm gonna start with stairs. I think I need to round this up though, because this is like really funky looking. But again, I think it's easier to just build the roof first. Now let's do this a bit and then like adjust it a little bit. And I'm gonna do slabs here because I want this to not be too pointy either. Like so. And then on this side, we can just use normal blocks, right? Yeah. So it's only like raised by half a slab every time. And then on this side, we just go down. Since we don't have an overhang on this side, I guess we could put one here, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do this like straight down. Like so, and then I guess we have another one here. Oops. Cool. And then of course round this out a bit. Some upside down stairs. Let's put a slab there as well, just so it looks a bit connected. And there. Okay, that's better. Yeah, now this would be okay. I could use this, but it looks a bit strange to me. So I want to bulk this out. I want to get a bit of a shape in here, I think. Like a bit of a curve. So let's actually get rid of these again. And maybe do it like this. And I don't like that they're not connected. So I'm just going to put one in the corner here. I think that looks better, right? Yeah, it looks sturdier, because otherwise they were like only touching on this corner, which sometimes looks a bit, to me it looks a bit like it's not really sturdy or anything. And now I want to like balance this out a bit, so I think I'll just bring some of these slabs to the front. Oops. Like a show. Yeah, let's go one more. And then this here, because I want to put more on this side, so but there's stairs now. I'm going to replace these stairs with just normal blocks. That should be okay. Actually go all the way to the corners here. And do this. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put one here. Don't think I do. I don't know, let's see. And I think I'll do something like this. Let's see, what does it look like from the front? Yeah, I like the shape more. Is this okay? It's not super nicely curved. It's like a bit missing here. But then it might look too strange if I go too far, right? Then I would have to like balance this out too, which I can't. Maybe this is fine now. Only problem now on this side, it's like completely falling off. But I think I'm okay with that, because it's the back of the house. I don't think I like this. I think I'm gonna get rid of these corners again. And actually, maybe I'll put another one on top. Huh. It looks somewhat funky, doesn't it? I think it's a fine though. Another thing we should probably do is cut out this now, because we have more room, because the slabs are further up. I think we could also cut this one here. Yeah. I think it's fine. I think the decoration later on makes this better. Let's put down a torch for now. Oh, we have another one. Let's put this in here too. Yeah, it's fine. Let's call it interesting. I don't know about this though. I might have to change it up a bit. I need food though. Okay. Quick test here. This work? Let's see, because I don't like that this is so straight here. But maybe it's fine. I think that should be there. What if we, instead of oh, this is a slab. Wait, would this work? That wouldn't work. I was thinking about adding a stair, like a rotated stair there, but it doesn't work. What if we do something like this? It's more like a Viking thing though. So I don't know if that would work. Just want to see what it looks like. It's not bad, I guess. Like I told you, Roofs are my nightmare, man. I'm not good at making roofs, so we'll just leave it for now. Oh, this is a blood moon. That's no good. Okay. We should quickly make a door. I have my crafting table out there, but that's okay. I'll just make a new one. And I actually wanted to get colored glass panes, but for now, let's just use vanilla ones. There we go. Okay, at the ceiling, just gonna put down some spruce stairs so it's the same color. And then here we place down some slabs. That should be fine, right? Yeah. And I think I want to place the basement over here. Let's put down a light down there. Okay. Gonna replace this here with cobble. Actually, I need to get rid of this. I think I'm hearing footsteps or something. I don't know. Okay, then we can get down here. Cool. Yeah, this is where I had that little view here. So what we could do is get a couple of cobble slabs, and I think we can turn some of these back into cobble. And just place this one down, so now it's only like half a block gap. And then this here would be cobble 2. Kind of cool, I think, so we can look outside if we want to. I'm not really seeing any mobs out there. Maybe my mod isn't quite working, the one that's supposed to have mobs spawn up there during the blood moon. Ooh, there's iron down here in our little cave. Awesome. Raiders difficult has gone up. Difficulty. And I also hear a lot of zombies right now. I don't know if they're underground or if they're actually on the surface. Now, our first torch already burned out. That means the stuff down there is probably going to burn out quickly too. So I'm probably going to block this off. That's going to be scary. Bunch of leaves here and there. That makes everything much better. I love leaves. Let's do something like this. That helps. I don't know about these horns. I think I'll get rid of them again. They look kind of funky. Very important to have a chair here, so we can look out onto the land. Although I might make it out of oak. And a bit of a pass here. Just randomly placed a bit. Should do it too. I think it's actually not terrible. I think that looks kind of nice. Let's get a bit of an upper view. If I don't have dirt, see cobble. Could be worse. I think that's a okay starter house. I'm gonna move some things over there, all of our stuff. I'm probably gonna move the some chests down here once I build this out a bit, and have all of our storage in here. Make sure that a torch I place in here is one that can't burn out. So otherwise we have a problem. There are some, like, I think there's lamps. Not lamps, light maybe? Or lantern? These guys. We can make like these things from reliquia. Or these from rustic. But it needs 2 iron and a coal. That's actually not too bad because I do have 54 pure iron ore now. So that's 108 nuggets. So I'll probably do that. Set this all up. Maybe replace that glass in there. We can decorate this a little bit more, add some details and stuff, but we'll do that another time. I think next time I'm gonna set up a bit of a smeltery maybe, or just like a furnace area outside here. Maybe explore the land a bit and also manage our food situation more because it's not great right now. Yeah, the crows are mocking me. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think about this pack. If you have any like additional mods that I should add. Keep in mind, you know, I want to keep it somewhat lightweight, so mods I'm looking for are mostly like, I don't know, stuff that goes with the theme or something. I'll probably have a link to all the mods I'm currently using down in the description below. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.